This is Raw. We're live, and as you can hear by the roar of this crowd, and ready to kick this thing off with style. Don't change that channel, because we've got some epic WWE action on tap. Have to wonder what's on her mind.
Wow, she looks pretty focused.
Well, let's listen in and see what she's doing here.
Yeah, explain yourself.
Poking the bear. Not exactly likable. Just a bully. Not exactly likable. Well, now we all know what lies in store for us.
Oh, yeah. If that doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will.
I love it. Let's get it going. And what a great way to start us off. Singles action on tap right now. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date. Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
Nor my commentary.
We have one of our breakout talents in a match of epic proportions. In a match that will be etched in the record books.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable night. I'm Michael Cole alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler. And King, we're getting things started with what should be an outstanding match.
Yeah, Michael, I don't know who's looking forward to it more, this capacity crowd or me. This is a perfect way to get things going. That'll put your lights out quick.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't want to receive.
Let's quickly discuss Daniel Bryan for a moment.
It's Daniel Bryan's resiliency that impresses me the most, Michael. It doesn't matter how many times he's down and out. He always finds a way to fight his way back to the top.
Daniel Bryan fancies himself a submission specialist, and he can catch you from any angle.
AJ Styles.
You know, for a star, it's pretty ironic that one of Daniel Bryan's best finishing moves is the cattle mutilation. But let me tell you, Daniel uses that hold to devastating effect. I've seen him bend opponents in half with it.
More damage to the neck. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything. You know, the pressure the cattle mutilation finisher puts on the shoulder blades is absolutely incredible. Daniel will fold you up like a taco shell. Your shoulders are just practically touching each other, and the pain just becomes too much to bear. The cattle mutilation's a merciless hold.
Oh, man, right to the temple.
Oh, the neck breaker!
Slam. What power, what force. That was unbelievable.
He's finished.
What a finishing move. This could be it right here.
Man, oh man, he needs to pull things together here. Now momentum is in the corner of AJ Styles.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
It's the way I always used to do it.
Wow, Daniel Bryan timed that perfectly.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
And he gets out of the ring, stopping this assault for the moment.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
What makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, AJ Styles. AJ Styles.
Whoa, show that move to anyone thinking of getting into this business. I guarantee you they'll think twice about it.
He's just getting dissected. Well, this might be the worst yet.
Phenomenal forearm.
Oh, man.
This is insane.
Can he score the pin?
I don't believe it. The match is over.
Here's your winner.
Things are about...
Uh-oh.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
Get in there and handle business. Reminds me of myself in my younger days.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Here we go. AJ Styles setting up. What an incredible move by AJ Styles.
He's really done a number on him thanks to moves like that. Well, this might be the worst yet.
And here's some more trash talking.
Going to be a tall order for the next match to live up to its billing, but I'm optimistic. Singles match coming up next. We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary. King, I'm getting goosebumps anticipating this one. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it happens next.
This is awesome. Look at your arm.
We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent. It's going to be great. Undertaker, a man who won 21 straight matches at WrestleMania, a feat that will likely never be matched.
Are you kidding me, Michael? Most superstars would be lucky if they even competed in 21 WrestleMania matches, let alone won them.
I can't wait to see what happens when the bell rings and these two finally get to go at each other.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle, one-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Well, that'll be a lot of attitude then, because look at the size of those ears. The time for talk is over and done with. Let's give the people what they came for.
And the party has officially begun.
But hey, Sting needs no introductions, so let's sit back and watch him work.
And there's the dark power of The Undertaker. King, some of our fans may not recall this, but you've looked the Lord of Darkness in the face and actually battled him in a casket match. So let us know your opinions here on the Phenom.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
There's always an ominous feeling in the air right before The Undertaker attacks. Uh-oh, Undertaker on the top rope.
You know, after all my years of being at the broadcast position, I have to say, I think Undertaker is arguably the best striker in WWE. When you stand toe-to-toe with this man, it never ends good. The power from Death Valley is just too much for WWE superstars to handle.
Yeah, but The Undertaker doesn't just look to stand and strike with his opponent. He looks to devastate and punish his opponent.
Choke slam!
It. Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad.
Hoping to end it here.
I hope so too. Well, thinking about the striking skills we were talking about, The Undertaker,
he got the job done. This one's over.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
And there's your... Done with one and on to another great matchup. Singles match on tap next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date in a match of epic proportions. Don't change the channel. We have singles action coming up.
No one's going to change any channel.
We have one of our breakout talents in a match I am sure we will not soon forget. Awesome. When a superstar locks up with Seth Rollins, they must be prepared to endure attacks from all angles. Rollins has perfected the fighting style that's been described as a frantic assault.
Oh, man, am I ready for this?
Come on, enough preliminaries.
Regardless, Seth Rollins knows what he's got to do. We'll see if he can execute the plan right now.
Let's talk about Seth Rollins for a moment.
Hey, he's a WWE superstar, which means he's among the very best to lace a pair of boots. But does he have what it takes to beat his competition here tonight? That remains to be seen.
Rollins just has so many ways he can beat you. And then he starts breaking the rules.
He lands the dive with amazing grace. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, I wonder what the view's like from up there.
Oh, man, that can break a rib or two.
He looks a bit off his game here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Michael, we're going to see what this guy is made of.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way. Oh, man!
What an impact to the ribs.
Oh, I think this man means business. Oh, God. That was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, man! Schoolboy super kick. I think he has to find a way to rally here, and fast. Look out below! Look out! Seth Rollins has in this business.
Oh, what a tumultuous move by Seth Rollins.
Boom! Rollins connects.
Oh, man, there's the...
We got to cover. 1, 2, 3. And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here's your winner, Seth Rollins.
A very No rest for the weary. On to the next. Singles action coming your way. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date. Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
I'm sitting perfectly still.
We have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And the best part is, we've got divas.
And the party has officially begun.
And you know, it's just amazing to me that this is just another night in the WWE. Always memorable. Oh boy, look at those moves.
What do you believe Charlotte is thinking about?
Well, we're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
Well, we're going to see who the better competitor is here tonight. I love one-on-one matches. There's no excuses. You just fight.
She has some reason to be concerned here, but I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this thing.
She never ceases to impress me, Michael. I'm not worried about her at all.
Okay, I'll agree. She is looking a little off her game, but hey, it's nothing she can't overcome.
And the elbow connects. Bankrupt there, the neck breaker.
There it is, the finisher. This could all be over right now.
All right, so she had a little mischief.
Bank statement locked in.
Wow, now that's what you call a finisher. This might be it. Hot damn, it's exciting.
So she slipped a bit, please. There's no need to panic. She's okay. Wait a minute.
And she escapes the hold. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
Yeah, right, Cole. What was she thinking there?
She just will not go away.
Charlotte reverses it.
Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping. Stay down. Stay down.
Sasha Banks is making her presence known. When she gets in attack mode, look at the attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit. Every time she has to get back to her feet, it takes more and more effort.
Sasha Banks kick right to the midsection. Bankrupt there, the neck breaker.
Oh, no way. Being on the receiving end of that finishing move a second time means this one might be over.
Oh, gosh. She's got a...
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Boy,
There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
This one was over once she locked it in.
Here's your winner, Sasha Banks.
Another great matchup is now on tap. Singles match coming up next. We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition. We got one-on-one action coming your way next, King.
it's the best.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date in a match that will be etched in the record books.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The eccentric Dean Ambrose lives life by one set of guidelines, his own. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Ambrose is going to brandish his form of justice his way. believe that.
Everybody's optimistic at this point in the match, but one move and that could all change.
Come on, enough preliminaries.
But hey, everybody knows that when Dean Ambrose is here, we're all hanging on the lunatic fringe. That just crushed him.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
Let's take a moment to talk about Dean Ambrose.
It's going to take a lot to beat him tonight, Michael. From what I've been told, he's been spending extra hours in the gym in anticipation of getting in the ring with this guy.
Hey, Cole, all I know is they're still paying me to watch matches as good as this one. I must be living right.
All this action outside the ring. Real dangerous out here. 2. Kevin Owens connecting there with a good shot. 3. Kevin Owens looking to fly. That move did it. Now this has gone way past the point of insults and gone right to humiliation.
That's right. That was humiliating.
3. You have to respect that Kevin Owens knows what he wants and goes right after it. He's one of the most no-nonsense competitors we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure Zayn respects that.
Incredible. This has to be it.
I have a feeling we're going to see several more demonstrations like that before the night's over.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
Nice reversal.
Oh, look at Kevin Owens. You're about to see what made this man famous. Watch. Powerbomb. Boy, he's really done his homework for this match.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. The champion holding the title high and celebrating.
Uh-oh, company.
Yeah, big company.
Champion's got problems on the horizon.
Catch your breath because the next match should be every bit as good. Singles match on tap next. We have one of our breakout talents. Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
Nor my commentary.
We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary. In a match for the record books.
Oh, you can feel the excitement.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here.
This match has got the hair on the back of my neck standing up, Michael. This is going to be great.
Enough talk. Let's get it on.
But I know one thing for sure. If history is any guide, this night will be epic and awesome.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Look at the focus here. Triple H, so cerebral.
Michael, this might be the best shape I've ever seen Triple H in, and that's saying something. All those late-night training sessions are clearly paying off.
Well, you can have your tag teams and fatal four-ways, but for me, give me some one-on-one WWE action every single time. Hey now!
He's not known as the cerebral assassin because it sounds good or looks cool on a t-shirt. When you step through the ropes against him, Triple H is looking to dissect you physically and psychologically. An opponent better be ready for war.
Oh, Michael, rest assured that the war is going to be physical. It's going to be psychological, and it's going to be the fight of that man's life. And it can all come to an end with one pedigree.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
And that one hurt his hand. Cole, you said it best earlier. Being the opponent of Triple H is like being in a war. I mean, it's important to remember that it can all end with one pedigree. It's that simple. And you can bet that's in the back of every WWE superstar's mind. Well, whether they admit it or not.
Inside the ring now. The game starting to fade. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
I think a lot of people would agree with that assessment, John. For his sake, I hope there's a lot more left in the tank.
Back in the ring again. You know, King, we talked about it before, all the elements that make up the game and how an opponent has to be physically and mentally prepared. The match will be a war, and for the game, that war begins not when the bell rings, but when he feels you become the opposition. Down goes the game.
Yeah, but I don't anticipate Triple H staying down for long, Cole. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
The people's elbow!
Well, there you go.
Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
Right, this guy's resilient. He's not even beat down yet. I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. Just making his presence felt there. If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while. He was able to reverse that. He's in full-on attack mode. Incredible counter. The ref's out.
John, it's the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment.
Talk about iconic. Talk about classic. Here it is.
The people's elbow.
His opponent's in serious trouble.
He can do it here.
I think he's got him.
1, 2, 3. There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here's your winner, The Rock.
A big singles victory here tonight.
I'll tell you what, Cole. I can watch those two go at it each and every week. What a match.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match. Hope you're ready because it's time for the main event. Singles action coming your way. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date. Don't change the channel. We have singles action coming up.
No one's going to change any channel.
We have a real fan favorite in a match of epic proportions, taking on some tough competition.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The man who beat the streak is prepared to strike again and annihilate his opponent. Whether it's the F5 or the Kimura lock, the result will be the same. A crushing defeat at the hands of the Beast Incarnate.
Well, if you like offense, you're going to get it in this one.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
Regardless, the crowd is buzzing because Brock Lesnar is present and accounted for.
There it is. Well done. Let's touch on Brock Lesnar a bit.
Seeing how dominant Brock Lesnar has been in recent years sure does make me glad I retired.
I agree, and I think this is one of those matchups that could be one of the greats.
Seth Rollins in some trouble here. but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
Man, Seth Rollins, what offense! You know, if there was ever a man...
Brock Lesnar! What a crafty maneuver.
Oh, wow. What a maneuver. I don't see how anyone can recover from that. What force.
Whoa! This is amazing.
Lesnar disposes of him. We got to cover.
1, 2. Oh, a reversal. Oh.
Well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more.
He's got some fight left in him.
You know, you can never count this guy out, Cole.
What do you have to do to keep this guy down? Well, King, you said you're not going to question Brock Lesnar's ability, and you shouldn't. But you shouldn't question his tactics either. No matter what it might look like, and no matter what you or anyone else might think, Brock is only doing what's best for himself when it comes to winning matches and getting himself title shots. One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad.
Just toying with the competition a little. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And the story not favorable here for Seth Rollins, the way this is shaping up.
There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
You said it, Michael. This is absolutely not where he wants to be.
Well, if those tactics of Brock Lesnar include pummeling unconscious competitors for no apparent reason, then I'll never agree with him. I mean, the man might be a champion, but sometimes he can cross the world to take a trick. No.
Suplex City.
Oh, a second finisher. This could be the beginning of the end.
Count to 20. Whoa, what action. I don't think Seth Rollins would agree, though. Well, this might be the worst.
The cover. And this one's history. What a win. And a tremendous matchup. I think they make a pretty formidable tag team.
I think they'd make a great team. I think you're right.
That's not happening.
Oh! Looks like no dice.